Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Now here's Maxey. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, you're about to find out.
Now Philadelphia with it. Pass to Clowney. Three-pointer. This one for 3. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
And Grimes keeping the D honest, spacing them out that time from the corner.
Here's Sarr. Back to Fox. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Now here's Maxey. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Pass to Grimes. Inside. Here's Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
B.A., they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sarr.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Here's Clowney. The Sixers with another miss. And here's Fox. And there's the rejection. Beyond the arc. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Well, all Fox needed was the ball because he was in a great spot for that possession.
Outside Maxey. Over Fox. Pass to Clowney. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown.
Smart pass by Grimes. He wasn't finding his shot, so time to give one away.
Here's Sarr. Here's Dumars. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Maxey. Holland for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Sarr. Here's Dumars. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
Embiid drawing the double team. Garuba with a rebound. And they recover it. The Wizards with a lead. To the paint. Pass to Dumars. Fires for three. That one no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Fox. He's got 9. They set the pick. Drives to the hoop. Here's Sarr. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Pass to Holland. Dumars grabs the miss. And Washington with possession. To the middle. Out to Fox. Here's Sarr. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Washington shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
Embiid inside. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Substitution on the
Here's
court.
Ivy. Uses the glass on the layup.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
He gets it up. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for Washington. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points.
The Wizards, 14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the 2nd quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the 1st.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Right side, Williams. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Not just hanging out there on the perimeter, Lopez attacking the rim.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Ivy. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Drummond uses his rebounding instincts on the offensive glass so well. Those second chance opportunities, they can hurt you.
And Lopez gets it to go.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the 2nd. Here's Ivy. Washington with a rebound. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. That one drops for them. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
If you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still might get into double digits. He's that much of a force on the offensive glass.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pass to Williams. Now Lopez. Clock at 6. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Drummond. Ivy with the ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
And Ivy has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Beverly outside. Williams up top. Down low. And it's Lopez with the jam.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Whitehead. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Outside Brogdon. And here is Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
Here's Drummond. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Wizards leading by 10. Here's Fox. No good there. Pass break, Philadelphia. Ivy outside. It's rebounded by Washington.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Fox left side. To the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
It's intercepted. Pass to Garuba. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Garuba's got his first bucket in this one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
I know you are. How about a big hand for your Sixers EMT?
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Holland. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Holland's got his first 3 points of the game. And so it's the Washington Wizards. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Fox. Back to Lopez. Here's Dumars. Still without a bucket. 4 on the clock. Fox. And it's blocked by Embiid. He launches a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Over time, the game has changed, and there's some new wrinkles to Lopez's game, and that introduction of space is helping out this offense.
Embiid can't hit.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Yeah, Brook Lopez, if he gets some rhythm, he becomes a very dangerous scorer for this offense.
Here's Maxey. Again, the Sixers score.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Fox for three. The shot misses.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And it's Maxey missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Wizards making a change here. Here's Dumars. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside. Fox. Drummond grabs the miss.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Ivy. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It's his third personal foul.
Well, the work ethic from Ivy is something that has gone unquestioned in his young career.
And the second free throw is good. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Right side Brogdon. Here's Fox. Fox gets it to go inside.
That's a nice floater. I mean, a la Mike Conley, if De'Aaron Fox can establish that float game, tough to stop.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by Washington. To the middle. And it's Fox missing. 76ers trail by 9. Ivy with the ball. Fox picks him up. Back to Harris. Pass to Ivy. The three. Philadelphia with another miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Here's Ivy. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. Back to Ivy. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Down low. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Embiid. Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's Dumars. No points yet. Tipped away. And now the Sixers on the break. For three, Maxey nails it from beyond the arc.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits.
38. The Wizards.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. 76ers trailed by 11. Pass to Beverly. To the paint. Here's Williams. And here's Lopez. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Philadelphia. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Maxey.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
To the inside. Sarr misses. To the middle. Here's Holland. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
When he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Shot's good by Sarr.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Here's Maxey. Garuba with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Beverly. Inside. And the layup falls. And now it's a 12-point Washington lead.
Patrick Beverly could do that in close, finds a way to get that one up, and you know he likes to score. It doesn't happen a ton, but he loves it.
Here's Grimes. Top of the key jumper, no good. And Washington making a change here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A 3 off the inbound. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go. And here is Maxey. He's covered by Fox. Back to Embiid. 5 to shoot. Holland for 3. Garuba with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. And there's the screen. Fox. Washington again can't hit. 76ers trail by 12. Here's Ivy. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Down low. Back to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks, it just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Washington. 9-point game. Over to the wing. Pass to Sarr. Back to Garuba. Counted from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Wizards leading by 12. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Fox. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Pretty nice looking shot there from De'Aaron Fox, looking more comfortable.
Pass to Holland. Outside Maxey. 4-3. Now Ivy. Holland for 3. The rebound by Melton.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Wizards.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for De'Aaron Fox.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And here's Ivy from the arc. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.